putting hay out on the ground, you lose a lot of hay that the cattle either step on or go to the bathroom on, or they'll lay down on it. Found out that it's usually about 20, sometimes 30% of your hay when you put it out on the ground, depending on how much you feed them. They'll eat up what they want, and then they'll lay down on the rest for warmth or comfort. Name's Robert McCune. Come from a ranching dairy family. Had a ranch in Northern California, beef operation of about 1,400 to 1,600 head there, and another 2,400 to 2,600 head in Greeley, Colorado. Ended up downsizing to run it just back to my old self with just me instead of employees. Had about 15 employees. Ended up finding a place up here in Bonners Ferry, Idaho, and just fell in love with the pasture and the land. So ended up coming up here and starting out with about 30 pairs, and have a plan to just increase up to 100, 150 pairs over the next 4 or 5 years. I purchased these the first year just because I knew from the past how much hay lossage there is, and I knew that I did not want to lose the hay, so I went searching. I actually searched about 4 different places, ended up falling on Lakeland because their product looked good. It was affordable. With the customer service that I received on asking questions about how I was doing my operation and what I needed, we were able to come up with the 3 feeders and plan on getting another 1 or 2 in the next 2 years. Was actually looking through the internet for other places. I had found a couple other places that had been in business for a while and had high quality remarks. One big deal was their product was roughly the same, but the shipping. It would have cost me just as much for shipping from the Pennsylvania area than the feeders were, so it would have actually doubled in price. I actually ended up just praying about it and saying maybe I'm not going to get feeders, and then their website popped up on the internet one day when I was looking for other feeders, and so I looked at them and looked at their price, looked at the product, how it was made, and really liked the product that was made. Looked really sturdy, looked also very movable. One good thing about them is the feeders are not heavy, they're light, so I can just pick them up with the bale spear and move them with the tractor. So I ended up giving them a call and talking to their rep, and ended up getting them sent out. It's helped the operation by not losing as much hay as I would have if I didn't have them. Also, in the muddy conditions that we get up here sometimes once the snow thaws, the cattle are able to walk right through the mud and get the hay without any mud or anything being on them. They're very easy to move. If it gets too muddy, I can just move the hay feeders to a drier spot. That way the cattle can go up and be comfortable when they're eating. I really like how the slants are on here. They're nice and wide, so you can get cattle that can get in. They're not tight. They're not crinking their necks. It's high enough off the ground to where you don't have to worry about them having to reach, but also low enough to where yearlings can come in and eat no problem. I've got horses. The horses have no problem eating out of them. Like I said, they're light, so they're very movable. No trouble there. And then they are very sturdy. These are not, out on a ranch is not something that you put gloves on with and are very gentle with. So these things get bumped around, the cattle bump them around, move them around, hit them, and they're very sturdy and well made. The delivery experience was great. By the time I ordered them, I got an email that they were ordered. I got a phone call actually that they were just done with production and they would be heading out. The delivery drivers were good. They came out, no problem, got them right off the truck with the tractor, and drivers took off, no problem at all. I usually deal with a gentleman named Levi. He's been very great to me, and he always asks, is there anything that could be improved on them, which is nice to hear that they're constantly wanting to improve. My experience with Lakeland customer service, especially Mr. Levi, has been exceptional. Absolutely, I would recommend their products. I've already had a couple people inquiring about them, and I've given them Lakeland's number. It's been a lot easier than it would have if I had not been able to get these feeders from Lakeland.